So, Steve,
Mm-hmm.
every team sport has a GOAT.
Okay.
But my question to you is today, who do you believe is the GOAT of team sports?
I think that's pretty easy.
Okay, here we
The
go.
GOAT of all GOATs
Mm-hmm.
is Tom Brady. Without a doubt, Tom Brady.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt, Tom
Of
Brady.
team sports, Tom
In
Brady.
team sports, yes, Tom Brady.
Without a doubt. You
Without a
said.
doubt.
Okay.
So who's yours?
Michael Jordan. Steve.
You know what? Just because someone is your favorite athlete does not mean that they have to be the greatest of, does not mean that they have to be the GOAT of all GOATs.
Okay.
Messi's my favorite athlete.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit down here and tell you that he's the GOAT of all GOATs.
Okay, but this is some of the nonsense that you continue saying.
What
Do you
nonsense
remember?
is that?
Do you remember me ever telling you Michael Jordan was my favorite athlete?
He is your favorite athlete.
Really?
Yes.
Because I thought Ronaldinho, the soccer player, was my favorite athlete. Michael Jordan is not even my favorite basketball player. It's Kobe Bryant. So what are you saying? Don't. That's the nonsense you just say. You just say anything. Anyways. So it's Michael Jordan. You know why I believe it's Michael Jordan?
Why is Michael Jordan?
Yes, Brady has 7, but Brady was not at his. Don't get me wrong. He's amazing, but to me, he was not at his peak. This peak level for all 7, right? Jordan to me was the undisputed best player in his sport, all 6. On top of it, basketball, you can affect both sides of the ball.
Okay.
Tom Brady cannot control how his team's defense does against another team's offense. If you remember the Super Bowl this year, his 7th thing, the Buccaneers' defense absolutely destroyed Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
What does Tom Brady have to do with that? He's cheering for them. That's a great leadership, great locker room guy, great all that. He's cheering for them on the side. He has nothing to do with how crazy the Buccaneers defense was.
Okay. Oh, you have a good point.
Michael Jordan. No, I know I do.
Okay,
Steve,
continue.
Michael Jordan could affect both sides of the ball, and he did. Not only could, he did.
Mm-hmm.
He's a former defensive player of the year. Let's not forget that.
Okay.
A 10-time scoring champion. So both sides of the ball. Best player undisputed in his sport. That could affect both sides of the ball. He could affect how a team comes at his team defensively.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What other NFL player is there out there that has seven Super Bowls?
Did I argue?
No. I'm just asking you a question.
I didn't argue that an NFL player was the GOAT, though.
How easier is it to get 6 NBA titles compared to 7 Super Bowl titles?
When you
which is easier to get? Just answer the question.
What do you mean? What is easier?
Which is it easier to get 6 NBA titles? Because there's a bunch of players out there in the NBA that has 6 titles compared to players in the NFL that has 7.
Wait, time out.
7 Super Bowl titles.
Are you
5?
Hold on.
MVPs.
Hold on. So, are you talking about 6 titles as the best player, or just 6 titles riding the bench?
6 titles in general.
You could just cause.
Okay, fine. 6 titles as the best player. Well, Bill Russell has 11, right? But he's not your GOAT, right?
No.
Okay.
Because.
But he's not the GOAT of basketball, right?
No, he's not.
Just wanna clarify things.
Okay.
So, once again, to me, Tom Brady is by far the GOAT of all GOATs. The man has won 7 out of 10 Super Bowls, right? It's not like it is really complicated and hard to make it to 7.
Okay.
To making it to 3 is considered like an accomplishment. To make it to 3 Super Bowls is like an accomplishment.
Yeah.
It's like a Hall of Famer career that you have or something like that, right? But to make it to 10 and win 7 of them, come on, that's out of this world. Like, he is the gods of all gods.
So, but you said 7 out of 10.
7
right?
out of 10, yes.
Jordan won 6 out of 6. That's 100%.
We're saying it's easier to make.
Why is it easier?
It's easier.
Why is it easier?
Why?
Because hold on. We praise Tom Brady, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not a great player, but we praise Tom Brady and that Patriots dynasty, right? We praise them as having the best organization in football, arguably in sports, with having arguably the best coach of all time.
Okay.
So wait, hold on. Wait. No, I'm not done. I'm not done yet.
You brought up a good point there.
I'm not done yet. I'm not
done
done
yet.
yet.
Continue.
So you can't just sit here and act like a team. You have to build that team. Once again, there are plenty of teams in the NFL that have great offenses, for example, and have terrible defenses.
Okay.
They don't win anything, right?
Yeah.
Tom Brady cannot affect how good his defense is. That is why I don't believe he's the GOAT of all GOATs, because he can't affect both sides of the ball. Tom Brady could score 45 points in a game offensively. If his defense is garbage and gives up 50 points, they lose. Jordan could lock up the best perimeter player on any team, any given night, and on top of it, give you 40.
Okay, so question. You brought up the Patriots dynasty, right?
Yeah.
So about the championship that he won with the Bucks. Wait, the Bucks were considered one of the worst teams out there, right? What other team besides the Bulls?
Yes, I love that you said that.
Besides the Bulls, I don't remember what other team did Jordan win championships with.
He stayed on the Bulls, Steve.
Okay, but he also played for what team again?
After his prime.
And when is Tom Brady's prime?
For a while, I
so
don't know.
After Tom Brady's prime, Tom Brady was still won.
That's exactly my point. That's exactly my point. That's exactly.
He won another.
Thank you.
How does that not make him a GOAT? He's not at his prime, but yet he still can affect the game in that kind of way, in a championship kind of level way.
How well did he play in the Super Bowl?
Huh?
How well did he play in the Super Bowl?
He didn't have to play that well. He understood the game.
Steve,
he knows the game in and out. He knows.
Okay, wait, hold on. Steve, when you watched that game, right?
Okay.
You watched it with me, actually.
I did.
What was the talk about? How crazy the Buccaneers defense was, and how Patrick Mahomes could not do anything. Patrick Mahomes is seen as a generational talent. Okay. Wait. Patrick Mahomes is seen as a generational talent, and they absolutely destroyed him, right? True or false? True or false?
Okay,
True or false? True or false?
Okay,
I'm not done.
If you put any other quarterback besides besides Tom Brady on that team, will they have been? Will they have made it to the Super Bowl?
Yes, Steve. Did you not see that team?
Oh wow,
Steve. True or false? What's the talk of that game? What's the talk? What's the talk?
Wow. Winston was on that team.
Answer the question. That was not the same team. That's how. And you're comparing Jameis Winston.
Has to be the GOAT of all GOATs.
You're comparing Jameis Winston to Tom Brady. There's literally levels. You act like Jameis Winston is considered the second best quarterback, and then you just added Tom. No.
What
Wait.
I'm talking about is
Steve. What was the talk of that Super Bowl? What was the talk of that Super Bowl? The Buccaneers defense. Okay. If Tom Brady was in his prime,
stop from the fact
wait. I didn't say that.
Was the head of that team.
I did not say
everything on that team.
He made their defense play so well.
Mind you, Tom Brady is a.
What about him made their defense play so well?
Mind you, Tom Brady's GOAT storyline is so much better than Jordan's GOAT storyline. Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady. This is a man that was picked 109th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
109th.
Yeah.
To being now the GOAT in the NFL, not just the GOAT in the NFL, but the GOAT of all GOATs. He is by far the best, and probably he is by far the best GOAT of all GOATs.
Do you want a cookie, Steve?
No, I don't want a cookie.
Steve, if you could explain to me what Tom Brady's draft selection has to do with a GOAT argument,
it shows you.
Stop
it
right
shows
now.
You that
This is not Disney Channel.
Wait. No. Okay.
This is not.
No.
You
shows you.
You spoke, Steve. You spoke. This is not Disney Channel. This is not a beautiful. Oh my gosh, Tom. He's a great player.
No. This shows you that no other team had the confidence in him. No one believed in him. Even Bill Belichick did not believe in Tom Brady. But what's up? When the time came, right? Tom Brady stepped up. Tom Brady has won seven. Steve,
where he was drafted has nothing to do with a GOAT argument. How does that have anything to do with the GOAT argument? How? Because it's a better storyline. Because it's a better story you can tell your kids about, right?
It's not just
That's why it's better.
Storyline. It's because he has been the best, the most dominant quarterback.
How does his draft?
In the NFL?
Where does him being drafted 109th come into play?
Let's talk about numbers. You know what? Are you gonna bring up numbers? Let's go. Michael Jordan went to what? 6 finals only.
And won 6.
6 finals. In how many years?
He retired in the middle of his prime.
How many years did he spend in the NBA again?
14, I believe.
And he only went to 6 finals, right?
Yeah, and he retired in the middle of his prime.
Again, I asked you this question earlier, but you never answered it.
What was the question?
Which final is harder to get into? The NFL final, the Super Bowl, or the NBA finals? Which is easier to get into?
I don't think either one is. How can you say either one is easier?
Well, I mean, a man made it to the finals like 11 times.
There's different eras of basketball, though. You can't come. Wait.
You're talking about the 60s. No, what? You're right. There is different eras of basketball, right? There are also different eras of football, right?
Yeah.
When have you ever heard of anyone making it to 10? To 10.
Yeah.
10 Super Bowls.
He cannot affect both sides of the ball, though, Steve.
Please tell me, when have you heard?
Steve,
anyone making
he cannot affect both sides of the ball. Is my point.
Because you can't affect both sides of the ball does not mean that you're not the GOAT of all GOATs.
Steve,
Oh wait.
Name one finals.
Wait. No.
Let's talk finals and Super Bowls appearances now.
Okay.
Right? You cannot name one finals where you could say Jordan did not step up, or Jordan, Pippen or somebody was, at a similar level. Jordan was clearly the best player. You said Tom Brady.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Listen. You don't need your supporting role around you.
When did I say that? Tom Brady, you said he won 7, but he has 5 MVPs.
5 MVPs, yes.
For example, this year, his performance was not amazing. He just got the job done.
He was a standout guy.
Right now in the NFL.
He got the job done, right?
He got the job done.
What do GOATs do?
What team?
GOATs get the job done.
With what team?
He is... With what? Wait, what?
Steeve, that shows you how much the team matters in football. Tom Brady is not a top quarterback. He's not a top 5 quarterback.
Matter in the NBA?
I did not say that. But the NBA, you have more influence. There's 5
If
players on a court.
If Jordan did not have Scotty, he will not have won anything.
I never said that. I never said that.
Okay, so then therefore,
no, wait.
Okay, so then therefore, we can make the same argument that if Tom Brady did not have his defense, then he would also have not won anything. So therefore, if Jordan did not have Scotty, he would not have won anything.
Steeve, can I finish my point? Can I make a point without you interrupting me? Or no? Is that a thing?
Yes or no? Without Scotty, Jordan would not have won anything. Yes or no?
That's true.
Okay.
Can I make a point without you interrupting me?
Go ahead.
Okay. Basketball, once again, you could affect both sides of the ball. Tom Brady this year, he was not even a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Excuse me. No, bro. Can I talk?
Go ahead.
Tom Brady this year was not even a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He had an amazing team around him. They still made it to the Super Bowl and won it. That is my point. Basketball, Jordan did not have any time to not be a top player and lead that team to the finals. Excuse me.
Right.
He was not.
No, because guess what?
That is my point, Steve.
No,
Steve, wait, let me
give him a slap on the wrist and just let him go on doing nothing with the Wizards, right? But yeah, Tom Brady goes from the Patriots to show you guys that he didn't need Bill Belichick to win. He went from the Patriots, an organization that he was there for like 20 years, and he came to the Bucks his first year and won. What other teams has Jordan done that with?
Can I talk without you interrupting me? Basketball. Let's go. Basketball, one player can have more of an effect on a game than a football player, because there's 5 players on the court and they are playing offense and defense. Tom Brady cannot play defense. That is, you keep bringing up the Wizards, and that is supporting my point, because Jordan was not in his prime, so he could clearly not do the same and take the same load he took in Chicago, which is why he could not lead the Wizards to championships. So excuse me, wait, excuse me.
It's Tom Brady.
That's my point. Football, there's both sides of the ball that Tom Brady doesn't play. He has a great defense with great offensive weapons. Tom Brady doesn't have to be in his prime to accomplish great things. Jordan, there's 5 players on the court. In his prime, he led them to championships. When he's out of his prime, he doesn't have the same ability.
And Tom Brady has led his team to championships too.
But you have the option of relying more on your team, Steve. That's my point. You can't control what his defense does. Jordan has to play both. What do you mean what I mean? Tom Brady plays safety? Tom Brady plays cornerback, right? Or defensive end, right? What are you talking about, bro?
No.
Steve.
Okay. No, because you're right, too, because Jordan could guard all 5 positions.
Steve, he's a perimeter player. My point is, Jordan in basketball, you affect both sides you play both sides of the ball. Jordan in his prime was one of the best perimeter defenders. Wait. Jordan in his prime was one of the best perimeter defenders on top of being the best offensive player. When he's in Washington, that is not his prime. So you see the big difference.
When Tom Brady's not with that. Like when Tom Brady's here.
But Tom Brady can't play on his defense. Tom Brady can't carry the same load. Clearly, he can't carry the same load. If he could, he wouldn't have left New England. If he could carry the same load. Because if he could carry the same load as his prime days, excuse me, no. If he could carry the same load, because he won 6 in New England, if he could carry the same load that he could in his prime, he would have left New England because he would have seen it. He would have seen it as a championship situation, but he didn't. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have one of the best defenses with crazy offensive weapons. Let's name them for you: Rob Gronkowski, Chris Godwin.
Wait. Was Rob at his prime?
No, I gave you a list of players. Don't just stick on Rob. No, I gave you a list of players.
I mean, you want to say Gronkowski, right? Was Gronkowski in his prime?
Did I give you a list or not? Yes or no?
Once again,
Did I give you a list or not?
Was Gronkowski like in his prime? Yes or no?
No. And I didn't say he was.
Yeah, continue with your list.
Okay.
Mike
Evans. I don't think you know football, but Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Bob Gronkowski, Leonard Fournette. The list continues, bro.
Okay.
And Antonio Brown. But what? Do you know who Antonio Brown is?
Antonio Brown. That was prime Antonio that we saw in the Super Bowl.
Did I say any? Steve, I gave you a list.
All these random ass players right now to make it seem
wait,
like
Pro Bowl,
these guys.
Mike Evans is one of the best wide receivers in football.
No. We are talking about the argument right now is what makes Tom Brady. He brings the best out of all those players. Yes or no? There's a reason why Rob Gronkowski went from retiring to unretirement because he wanted to play with Tom Brady one last time.
How did he bring the best out of him?
He brought the best out of all of them.
How? Tell me how.
He carried them to a championship.
That brought the best out of every individual player though.
At the time right now, yes.
You don't even watch them, so how do you know that?
At the time right now, yes. He brought the best that he could
out of the defense too. Out of the defense too, right?
Okay, once again, we're talking about the GOAT of all GOATs.
No, that's my point. He can't affect his defense. He can't affect his defense.
A team can play great defense, right? But your offense still suck. Yes or no?
Steve, I didn't say he's a bad quarterback.
Once again,
right now.
yes or no? Your team can play great defense.
But I didn't say he's a bad quarterback.
But once again, a team can be a great defense, right? But yeah, if your quarterback sucks and keeps throwing interceptions, right? Your team's gonna lose the game. Yes or no?
Yes.
No. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so when it came to key moments and times like that, has Tom Brady like legit thrown like interception during those kind of times?
Steve, nobody's arguing he's a bad quarterback.
Has Tom Brady ever costed his team to lose?
In what time frame?
In Super Bowls.
He's lost Super Bowl, Steve.
No, I'm just saying. Has he been the key contributor to why his team has lost?
There's a whole team. Like I said, Tom Brady can't affect his defense. So if his defense didn't do a good enough job on the other team's offense, that's not his fault. But at the same time, maybe he could have played better too. That is exactly my point. He can't control what his defense does. You keep saying this
once
thing.
Again, so Tom Brady
and you're talking about interceptions. I never said he's a bad quarterback. So I just never said he's not the GOAT of team sports.
Tom Brady plays in a sport that's really just like a 50-50 on any team that's going to win it within a certain time of year. You can't predict what team's going to win it. You can't predict what team's going to win.
Time out. Wait, how is it? But you have a general idea of the top 5 teams.
Yeah, the idea of like the top.
Like every sport, Steve.
Top 10 teams maybe. In basketball,
top 10.
You can know who's gonna win a championship. In football, you don't.
Steve. So,
yes. Besides the Patriots, what other team has been consistently going to finals?
In
Super Bowl. What teams have consistently been going to the Super Bowl?
If there's different teams,
Once again, what teams
the NFL is a year-to-year sport, though.
That's what makes it harder, right?
No. Hold on. Let's answer your question. In his era, the Seahawks have won it. The Packers have won it. Yes. Multiple teams. I don't understand your point.
Multiple teams have won it. Okay, so in the past 10 years in basketball, right? Uh-huh. In the past 10 years in basketball, how many teams have won it?
How many different franchises?
Yes.
I don't have to count. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe 7. 7. The Lakers. Let's count. Lakers.
Okay.
Maybe 6 or 7. Lakers, Raptors, Mavericks. Lakers, Raptors, Mavericks, Spurs.
Okay.
Warriors.
Okay.
Heat.
Okay.
And that might be it, no?
All right, so in all those finals,
hold on.
No. In all those finals I just listed, right? What's the one consistent thing about all those finals?
Well, you tell me. I don't know.
How LeBron James played.
What does LeBron James have to do with this?
How?
Yo,
no, I'm just saying.
Yo,
letting you know how. I'm just letting you know. No. My point is. No, listen. You guys are watching.
Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell to stay tuned for future content.
The link to our socials will be down below.
Stay tuned.